Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
Drashti Shah on behalf of Techstars Startup Weekend. Welcome you to Techstars Startup Weekend Vadodara edition. I am the global facilitator for Techstars, and this is our 54-hour mini hackathon that we do across India, across globe to promote the culture of entrepreneurship amongst the youth and also to promote the entrepreneurs across the globe. So, to very quickly tell you about what Techstars Startup Weekend is all about, it's a 54-hour event where participants participate, they pitch their ideas right away. The teams are formed on the same day, which is it starts on Friday evening. So Friday evening they pitch their ideas, the teams are formed, the networking happens, the ice breaking happens, and they then enter into day two, which is the Saturday, and that is where the confusion starts. That is the mentoring day, that is the facilitation day, that is the workshop day, and it's a full a lot of hectic day for them. And then they enter the day three, which is their finale day, which is their finale pitching day, and that is again starts with mentoring session, pre-jury, mock pitching that happens, and then they go to the finale jury, which is we are starting right now. So once again, welcome to Techstars Startup Weekend Vadodara edition. These are our two social media handles. Please share your experience, share the photographs of the event with us, and tag us at the rate Techstars Startup Weekend Vadodara, and use the hashtag SW Vadodara to get featured on the social media page of Startup Weekend Vadodara. Okay, so to introduce you to our beautiful organizing team who has organized this event by working day and night, we have a lead organizer, Dhruval. It is his idea to bring Startup Weekend to Baroda, and then the beautiful co-organizing team, Alap, Jagrat, Ismail, Saptarishi, Sachi, Vaishnavi. Then we have Digvijay, Samarth, Manish, and Dishan. So a huge round of applause for the entire organizing team of Techstars Startup Weekend. Then comes the beautiful coaches, our mentors, our pillar of strength for all the 2 days, that is Saturday and Sunday. We had Akarshan Shetty, we had Abhinav, we had Amit Jain, we had Nikhil Satar, we had Sharvi Dave, Hervi Patel, Diti Dave, Rudresh Vyas, and Sam Bisla as a part of our mentor team. And thank you so much to the entire, the all the mentors who had been part of this 54-hour journey. Thank you for guiding and mentoring all our participants throughout the 2 days. And the virtual venues that we had used for conducting this entire hackathon, we had used Zoom, we had used Discord to conduct the entire event, and the entire teams, all the teams, they communicated, participated, interacted, built their entire idea over Discord, and Zoom were more or less used for mentoring and facilitation sessions. And a big thank you to our global partners, Google for Startups and GoDaddy Registry. Google for Startups, thank you for providing $300 cloud credit to all the participants, and thank you for making it such a beautiful journey for the entrepreneurs. And GoDaddy Registry for providing free domain to each and every participant of Techstars Startup Weekend Vadodara edition. And now our local partners. Local partners without whom this journey wouldn't have been possible, without whom this entire promotion wouldn't have been possible. To start with, we had the Brand Fox. Thank you, Brand Fox, for providing mentorship to all the participants in the area of digital promotion and digital branding, which is the new era right now. To Startup Around, to Epic, to Engineering Technique for providing all the technical support during the event, and also post event they will be helping to help the participants with the prototype development. Startup Grind for being one of the community partner. PDPU Innovation Incubation Center and Symbiosis Center for Entrepreneurship as our incubation partner. So they will be then helping the teams to go ahead for the incubation process and help them commercialize their business idea. Parul University Tinkering Hub as our mentoring partner, and eSale Nirma as again a mentoring partner. Thank you, partners, for the support that you've given to us. And now we have our speaker for the day, Mr. Amit Jain. He is the co-founder of Mitti De Rang, and Mitti De Rang is a social enterprise which works on empowering women, making women independent, and it's a skill based learning enterprise where they provide a lot of skills to women, where to help them become independent and be self-dependent on themselves. So I would like to call Amit on. Amit,
Yeah,
please.
cool. Thank you so much, first of all. Hey guys, my name is Amit. I'm the co-founder of Mitikeran. I'm based out of Pune. And what we do is we have widow women in Pune and other parts of India, wherein we train them how to make paper bag, cloth bags. We started with that. And going forward, we learned a lot of stuff, how we can sell online through Shopify, Amazon. And last year in Diwali, we sold around 52,000 candles in 40 days. So that was a great support of Shopify and all those platforms, like we had a great network. And so our expectation got increased for this year, even though there's a COVID. So for this year, we have planned to sell 1 million candles, which so we started with the pre-orders a month back. And we got a good number of pre-orders, due to which yesterday we opened the center after 11 months. And that is what we have been doing. And we have been to a couple of different areas in terms of internships, providing podcast, media, and academies and all. So, but our main focus right now is the entrepreneurship, the social venture, to provide women entrepreneurs the single decent amount this Diwali. So this is what we do. Thank you, Drishtri.
Thank you, Amit. And I would also like to share a very happy thing over here, a very, something that is really good. Whatever profit we are going to make out of this particular event, we are going to donate it to Mitti De Rang, and to, it's our little give back to the society as a part of Techstars community. So thank you, Amit, for joining us, and thank you for being one of our partners. And with that, let's move on to the event. And we also have our three very, very, very talented and beautiful jury members with us. And we first up, we have Mr. Ankit Gupta. He is from Vadodara, and he's the co-founder of a cafe chain, coffee chain known as Brewberry. It's a chain of coffee chains and across, and he's an entrepreneur himself. Then we have Dr. Ekta M. She is, director of Orena Solutions, and it's a ed tech company which is into education, building the gap between education and the academia through technology. And then next up, we have Shani Pandya. He is the founder and CEO of organization of a startup called as Imagine Poverty Private Limited. And he is also a consultant and a co-founder of PDPU Innovations and Incubation Center. So I welcome all the three jury members to Techstars Startup Weekend Vadodara edition. Welcome. And yeah, then let's move on to the judging criteria for our today's event, and the reason why we all are here, reason to get to know the pitches of our 8 teams who have participated throughout the event. The judging criteria is around 3 parameters. First is validation, execution and design, and the business model that they've prepared over the 3 years. Validation in terms of how well they have how well they have identified the problem that is worth solving, how well they have connected with their audience, have they taken feedback from the customers, and have they actually implemented that feedback as a part of execution and design strategy for their product or for their services based on what inputs the customers have given, and how functionally easy the product or the service is, easy to handle. And then the third parameter is how they have designed their business plan. To put it in a very simple way, how well they have designed their strategies to earn revenue and to take this business onto a next level, to a future level. So yes, that is about the business model. And yeah, next I would like to call Miss Nisha. She is a global facilitator for Techstars, and she'll be taking up from here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Drashi. Yes, guys, we are finally here to the end of the weekend. The 54 hours that we spent, the hustle that happened during the 54 hours, teams were working really, really hard. We had amazing set of mentors who came in yesterday and today, and they brainstormed with each of the teams and helped them to build, a prototype kind of thing where they were at a raw stage, but they really helped them, ideate and come up with a real good startup. So yes, this is the time for final pitching. and the teams are like really ready. Okay, and so moving on, we have 8 teams finalized for this weekend. That's Team 1, Divergence, Team 2, Armor, Team 3, Dist Plus, Team 4, Green Acres, Team 5, Diary 5, Team 6, Team Rustic, Team 7, Tashify, and Team 8, Chitra Manch. These are the 8 teams that are finalized for the final pitching. And just to give you a brief, there'll be 5 minutes where each of these teams would be pitching. And post that, we'll have a Q&A round with the judges where you'll be given 3 minutes where you can shoot out your questions and the teams can answer. We'll be having 2 members coming up on the stage to pitch their idea. And if they have any video, they'll be showing up the video as well. Right? Okay, so let's move on. Moving on to the team 1. Let's have team 1 on stage.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sound.
Team is ready and the screen is shared. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, so in 2012, a very unfortunate event happened in my family where my grandfather, while taking a shower, slipped and injured himself severely, which caused him brain hemorrhage, and because of which he passed away later. So, pondering over it for a long time, I realized that I am not the only one who has gone through this problem, but there are many other people who have also gone through the same phase. According to the New York Times statistics, it says that every year 375 people injure themselves severely by slipping on a wet floor. So coming up with a solution, I Atman Joshi and Netik present to you NutMat. So problem we are here trying to address is obviously the injuries due to wet floor and the improper waste management we have in our country. And the solution we offer is the NutMat. Our nut mat is not just an anti-slippery mat, but also water absorbent, and above all, it is a biodegradable product which is made out of organic materials and is 100% pure, made out of the core fibers, which is procured from the husk of coconuts. This is how our product will exactly look like. The footprints that you see on your screen would have embedded with the acupressure buds, which will improve the blood flow and blood circulation of the person using toilets. So now let me tell you what are the USPs which we offer. We offer this product in variety of layers, which is available in various colors, forms, and shapes, making it appealing to the people. Above all, it is organic, 100% made out of coconut fibers. The strength of coconut fibers is best, which is it is known best for its durability and sustainability. And how do we plan to make this happen? Taking to note that there are 16,000 temples in our India, and considering that every god having 5 to 10 temples in each cities, the the coconuts being offered to the god will be measured in the tons, metric tons, or more than that, I believe. So we'll take these coconut materials as the raw material. We'll send it for retting, from which we'll procure a thread or a yarn-like substance, and which we'll later give it to the ladies of rural area, which will sew mattress out of it. So now let's go to the marketing and business part of this. How will we make this happen?
Yeah. So I'm going to talk on the customer acquisition. So over this, we are targeting the age group in between the range of 25 to 40. So that is the age range where either the parents themselves or the children to senior citizen who are concerned for the family at same time. Also, we are going to price for this product at the rate of 600 rupees per 75 cross 43 centimeter cube. Also, we are going for the marketing campaigns that are like the anti-slip challenge in the market. So that is like we are going to do with the social activity in which the people can check our mats to so that they cannot sleep on that. Also, we are going to do the social media platforms also marketing on different platforms. We can going to advertise our products so that people can get to know more information about our products. Also, we are going to there are two distribution channels modes. So one is the B2B business model and one is the online selling. So in B2B business model, we are going for the like reach to direct to the interior designer or the home decor department directly so that they can reach to our product and they can promote our product. And also we can sell this product as an online platform like Amazon, Flipkart, etc. so that people can directly buy on that platforms.
After kickstarting our business, we plan to go big and we plan to expand. We are planning to get things more out of coconut trees. The coconut tree called Culprix tree has everything we want. Every part of it can be used for something. We plan to make leather-alike products which can be obtained from coconuts malai. We plan to make the utensils out of the coconut husks. We also plan to make straws, the coconut husk straws, which are best alternative for the plastic straws available in the market. And making this happen, this is our beautiful team which has helped us, and because without which this would not have been happened. So I'd like to thank all my team members for making this happen. Thank you. Thank you so much for believing in us and making this happen. That would be all from our side.
Okay. Thank you so much, Team One. Judges, we can have your questions for Team One.
Yeah, so I just found it just like an idea. Hey, this is Ekta. And I just found it, I mean, the presentation was just like an idea. But what is the actual process of making it? How would you make it? And, what would be the durability? How did you really go and did the competitor survey? There are so many missing points in the entire presentation. So can you go about that?
Okay, so first I would like to address to the part how will we make this happen. So as you said that you wanted to know about how we are going to make this. So first of all, we'll procure the coconuts for which are which are peeled every day in the temples. We'll procure those coconuts from the temple. We will send it for the retting. Retting is a process where this husk will be dipped in the saline water, which will help loosen these threads, and out of which later we'll be able to make yarns and threads out of it. So these threads and yarns we'll make it, and then we'll train the women of rural areas to make the mattresses out of it. So by this way we are solving two problems. We are solving unemployment problem. We are providing them opportunity to employ themselves, and we are also trying to manage the waste management component of it. And ma'am, can I ask you what was your other question? Cannot hear you, ma'am.
What about the competitors in the market? And when you say you're going to make this, so are you planning to put down the manufacturing unit by yourself?
Yeah, we are going to put a manufacturing unit by our side. And as far as the competition are concerned, we have already checked the reviews on the online platforms and we are directly connected to the previous company who already owns this product, but they are into the different category genres. So we have contacted them and we have checked their reviews, feedbacks and stuff like that. So we have did a survey on the online platforms.
So sorry, if you talk about coconut survey, I'm talking about other competitors. Need not mean there would be coconut. I'm talking about these slippery mats.
Okay, so the slippery mat which I'm telling you, I have not found any slippery mats which are made out of the coconut yarns, the coconut core fibers. But the slippery mats are rather made out of PVC, silicone, plastics, and rubber as well. So right, while doing the market survey, we realized that these products don't last very much. They easily get rubbed off, or they easily get people are they have very less durability, we realized. So in the segment of mattresses, bathroom mattresses of coconut fibers, I don't believe if there is any competitor which we have. But yes, in plastic, rubber, PVC and silicon materials, we do have good competition. But I also believe that they do not provide good quality as we expect. Yes, sir. Yes, Ankur, sir. I can see that.
You can hear me, right? So,
Yes.
good presentation. I just wanted to know, you've told me, sir, you're trying to solve 3-4 problems. What is the one problem that you're primarily trying to solve? What is your topmost? Because you started with the anti-skid and then it went to biodegradable, acupressure, and then coconut future. What is the one problem that you're primarily trying to solve?
One problem, sir, I say that if talking about one particular problem, then it would be the waste management, sir. Because, sir, for the problem of anti-skid, sir, there are other things also available in the market. But what majorly we are solving here is the waste management. There are I'm telling you, sir, there are tons of coconut waste every day lying on beaches, on the temples. We see there, which also causes some a lot of pollution. So that waste management part element, we are solving that part of the problem as the major problem solving thing.
Fair enough. So probably you should
Sorry
do
to
some
interrupt.
research on. Yeah.
We have
Time
last
up?
30 seconds. Yeah, we have last
Okay.
30 seconds.
Fair enough. I think I got what I wanted.
The last question from my side. Have you make a small version of prototype for this? That is one.
uh, I'm really sorry, sir. We do not have a prototype, but we envisioned it how we are going to make it. As we had limited time, as we got this idea before 2 days only, and we worked very hard on it. But we do not have a prototype. Very sorry for that. But if we have an opportunity, we'll surely make one, sir.
Sure. Search for a Sarthi sanitary napkin. These people make sanitary napkin out of. Yeah. Just check it out. Also explore what kind of the other applications can be done other than the this anti-skid pen. So that is my point of view. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
ma'am.
guys.
Done. Thank you so much, team. Thank you, judges. Let's move on to the next team, team number 2. Go.
Okay. Hi, we're Armoire, an online fashion rental service. We've often heard people say, but they've already seen me wear that when choosing their outfit for the day. As a 20-year-old, I can say that I have found myself in this situation countless number of times, and I hate finding myself in this position. The current solution for this would be to own a large wardrobe, and how they do that would be by going shopping every time. But as you can imagine, this would mean an extremely expensive lifestyle as well as one that is not sustainable for the planet. To tackle this dilemma, we have come up with a business that allows you to sport all the clothes that you desire for a fraction of the cost without having to make the commitment of a purchase. This borrowed piece of clothing will be returned and restocked for future customers, making it a sustainable practice. So how we work? How a service works is by allowing customers to shop and rent from the present range of collections. That is, we have a stock and they get to choose what they want from the stock. After that, we deliver it to them. And while we deliver it, we provide them an extra packaging bag. Consumers can hold on to their pieces of clothing for up to 7 days, after which they repack their pieces of clothing in this extra packaging bag and courier it back to us. So what makes us special and why should you choose our rental service? Now, at present, we have many rental services in the fashion industry, but what makes us unique is the fact that we offer casual and daily wear. The top three competitors in our market are Flyrobe, Wrapped, and Liberent. But all three of them rent out formal and luxury wear such as saris, lehengas, gowns, and other party wear. The fact that we meet the daily fashion needs of our customers will provide us the leverage to stand out in the market. Let's take a look at the business model. So we take 25% of the cost price of the original retail price, and along with transportation and dry cleaning costs, and market size. So our total addressable market, or the global fashion market, is thriving and is valued at $1.3 trillion US dollars. Our serviceable available market, the Indian fashion market, is valued at about $70 billion, and our serviceable obtainable market, the Indian online fashion market, is predicted to reach a valuation of $30 billion by the end of this year. As for our traction, so far we've had 35 users join our waitlist from our landing site and our landing page, and 66 followers on our Instagram account. Our plans for future growth will be to expand to not just clothing, but jewelry and handbags, and possibly also go try out a hybrid retail model. Meet our team. We are a group of students that wanted to tackle the problem of unsustainable fashion and have faced the problem ourselves and are motivated and passionate about this project, making us the right people for the job. Isha deals with our design. She has experience in graphic design and has her own online shop. Alena deals with business and client relations because she is a BCom student at PDPU. I deal with market research. I have experience with working at an edtech company. I'm behind the team of the US-based edtech company Coin. What we are asking for is rupees 40 lakh in initial funding. This money will be used to purchase the stock, to make a collection of clothes from which people can rent, and operating costs like transportation extra. To summarize what we do, Amor lets you have the benefits of a large wardrobe without purchasing the clothes, making it economically beneficial and sustainable. There's no one really out there like us in the market, and so there is a large market and no other proper competitors, and we are bringing something new to the fashion rental industry. Thank you, and let's change the fashion game together.
Possible to say what is Ekta, you can go on.
No, go ahead, please.
Just possible to share how you're going to make money, to be very simple and specific. So what is your per unit cost and how you earn? So that is anything you could get.
So depending on the actual cost of the cloth that they'll be renting.
So can you give an example here? A very simple example.
Okay, so say the top that they're buying is of 100 rupees, then they would have to pay 25 rupees along with the transportation cost for couriering, and the final dry cleaning cost, that we will do, that will also be covered in their cost.
Okay, so what is going to be a cost from 100 rupees?
For 100 rupees t-shirt?
For an example, and how much time it is going to be?
That will depend, because the transportation cost will depend on the city they are located in.
No, the simple question can be that if I have to purchase it in X amount, what would be the overall percentage which I'll have to spend for a rented one, if I can compare those?
It will be around 40
40-45% of the original cost of the clothing.
Okay, so if I can, I mean, you mean to say, if I get a outside outfit, 100 rupees, I will spend up 45 rupees on getting a rented one?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. I would never do that as a lady, because then I will prefer it wearing it only 2 times and throwing it away, if at all. Because okay, another question. During such pandemic scenarios, during this pandemic scenarios where we are too fussy about even, and the viruses are going to be, I mean, we know that we are in a specific world now. How easy it would be for you to convince a customer to wear something, nevertheless you can say it is dry clean, but do you understand my question?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we would,
yeah.
We
Go
would ensure that all the safety measures are taken. Apart from dry cleaning, make sure that sanitation is taken before transporting, after transporting. Just like any other e-commerce business is working now, we would ensure that all the safety and hygiene measures are taken.
How would you market it in this scenario?
Yeah.
How would you convince the customer?
We would show the sanitation process. We can, as we said, we have an Instagram page. We can put out stories, make it as transparent as possible to show that it is being dry cleaned, it is being sanitized. And that there is nothing to be worried about.
We will now invite the third team.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Is my screen visible? Just in case.
Yes, it is visible. You can start.
Hi, I'm Shreya Jana. I'm the co-founder of Dist Plus. We are increasing the distance for your safety. So the fact that I have to look at all of you through the screen due to this crazy pandemic that we're going through right now is absolutely haywire, unbelievable. We're living, however, unlike us, who are sitting at home all safe, there are lakhs of essential service providers who are on the front line.
Customers,
Day in
with
and
providers the
day
leverage
out.
to stand out for the market.
Day in and day out at risk just to protect us. Now, social distancing, as all of you know, is one of the most effective yet tough precaution to take. What is the solution? Well, our product is the solution. Our product is a device that we plan to integrate in ID cards that will alert people as soon as the 6 feet distance rule is broken. How do we plan on doing that? Here is a demo video.
So now I will show you the demo. So if any person come in front of the sensor, then you can see the LED has started glowing and buzzer has started ringing. Thank you.
Now, as you saw in the video, how did we do that? Well, our product has sensors that will detect the motion of people and provide alerts using buzzer and LED as soon as someone gets in the social distancing range. We also provide an extra feature of contactless attendance system using RFID so that biometric systems don't need to be used anymore. Now, this was all about the product, solution, whatnot. Who am I trying to sell this product to? Who are my target customers? Primarily, we're looking at COVID warriors like doctors, police officers, bank officials, pharmacists, sanitation workers. And now that corporations and organizations, education institutes are also opening up, the common man is at risk as well. How did we validate these customers? Well, we spoke to the mentors, we called our friends, we did an audience poll. That is, we took a survey of about 80 plus people, out of which a majority of people said that this is an apt solution. We also have a video of a COVID warrior describing how she liked our product.
audio is not coming. Can you just check it?
I'm sorry. It's okay. I think I'll continue.
Yeah. So there is no fun in business without a competition. Here are some of our competitors, the Lopo, Safe Distance, and the Safe Spacer. So what do they have that we don't? The limitations, obviously, like surfing the purpose of distancing, which might not be scalable, implementing device to device sensing, making it not really independent, and as well as limited market reach. Okay, so now what are the factors that make us unique? Rather, why us? Because we will be providing you with an extremely flexible yet convenient device to carry. In the Indian market, we really hope to be the first pocket friendly technical product for social distancing, and the most important factor that it will be available at an affordable and reasonable cost. So now let's have a look at the key activities or other business activities which involves the testing of the materials or components at the initial stage for enabling the smooth functioning of the product, effective designing and development of the model, as well as the operational activities to increase our reach. The cost structure basically includes the cost of the different components that we are going to be using in our product, the salaries of those people that we will be willing to hire to expand our business, a workplace for them, the expenditure on transport cost, and the most important activity, marketing, PR. So now you would be wondering that all of these discussions are basically worthless without the money, pesa, and automatically the question comes up that where is this money going to come from? No wonder that we are expecting a great funding from you guys, but we do need a great idea for the long term, right? So let me just give you a clear picture of what we are expecting as far as the revenue is concerned. So we have approximately calculated that the profit is going to be triggered by 20%, keeping in mind the different costs and marketing as well. We are also trying to look at the profit aspect from a bigger picture, and the return or recyclable policy or the replaceable policy would definitely suit it. We also have a future vision where we would like to implement a few additional details like integrating with an Android application, fitness tracker, and even smart alerts to track our schedule. This is my team, and yeah, then we have our support system. And just a small disclaimer, don't worry guys, our product will be well sanitized. We don't want you to contract the virus even before receiving our product. And thank you, we really would like to hear a great response from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team 3.
Thank you, Team 3. Nicely designed. Good presentation.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Nicely thought over. Couple of questions. If I want to go back to your business in terms of recyclable, can you?
Yes, ma'am.
Get the money back?
It's rather the recyclable word is not the correct word. I would like to replace it with the replaceable word. So what we will be trying to do is that in our product, so if you're a customer and if you're coming us that, okay, my device is not working, the ones you have sold to me. So we would be taking out the working parts and implementing it and embedding it in a other product that we are going to design for another customer, and then we would be repairing it and giving it to you. So in that way we can really build up a strong foundation for our customer relationship, as well as we can get a profit as well as revenue aspect from that as well.
In recycle, I'd just like to add the plastic box that we are using that we've shown in the design. That's what we're trying to recycle. And there are also recycle plants for Arduino, etc., the components that you've used. So we're planning to hopefully reach them as well.
So that brings to my another question is in terms of when you have showed the product, I mean, I assume it's a prototype, but that's not something a person would carry around. So have you actually designed the product or thought of a design of the product?
Yeah, so actually in my PPT, in the solution, we had put a design also of the product. And
can you just show it once?
Yeah, sure. I'll show it once again. This is the design, the right side picture, if it's visible. Oh wait,
a little bit right.
Is it something which you can carry?
Actually, it'll be connected in the ID card as well. It's like a box जो आपके ID card के पीछे की तरफ लगेगा. So that's how it's going to work. And it's the simulation that we made, like the prototype that we made, had a lot of wires and etc. But in reality, the technical thing will be done on a PCB. So it'll become smaller in size as well.
Yeah. So do you know the size and weight of this product?
Right now, this product, the prototype has
it's
around 50.
The design, not prototype. The design which you're thinking of.
The size we actually the sizing that we've done here is according to the prototype only. but it will get a little bit smaller. Actually, as you can see, this is already done on an ID card holder itself. It's not very visible. It's a very rough prototype right now. Because wires, everything is there. That's why.
So it is going to check in the 3 dimension, or it is going to just vibrate or provide a sense of only in one direction?
So what we are basically trying to do is that all the sensors are fitted in the frontal version, because our foundation is basically protecting you from the pandemic that's going on right now. So the sensors are fitted in the front version. When a person, it does not need to be a device to device sensing. The person might not be carrying our product, but if you're carrying it and a person, an object in motion rather happens in front of you, then you will get alerted through the LED as well as the buzzer.
So why not to connect with the mobile phone covers? Why to have use Arduino as a software? Why not to use Android as a software and integrating the various kind of sensors with the mobile phone?
Yeah, that's what our future vision is. Basically, we will be trying to integrate it with an Android application, because that's what is in trend right now. Because we know that people wouldn't like to carry such
Not
a
Android
product.
application. I'm talking about integrating the hardware with the cover of mobile phones.
Cover of mobile phones. So one of the small reasons I think that we have thought a basic idea is that we are also talking about sanitation workers. We are also talking about people who are right now in the healthcare system not carrying their mobile phones. So I don't know how possible that
majority of the people are carrying the mobile phones. So after the Geo revolution, right? Just check it out.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Just check it out. Because it will make more cost economical
for
people to buy. Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for your
so
feedback.
much. Can I stop?
Thank you, judges. Thank you, team. Moving on to the next team, Team 4.
Green Acres, step towards zero waste living. Everyone, good evening to the judges and the facilitators. We are Team Green, and today we are here to, on behalf of our team, Rahil and I, we are here to present an idea for our startup. In the past 2 years, we have noticed that there is a lot of organic waste generated on several campuses. It is a matter of concern, and so we came up with an idea to convert this waste into a compost. The problem we want to solve is the improper decomposition of the biodegradable waste. To know about people's opinion, we conducted a survey and we came to know that people found this issue alarming and were concerned about it. It is the need of the hour that we try to find a solution to it so that we can be environmental friendly. We inquired, we asked people about who use compost and inquired about the prices they pay for the compost, and we understood that we can offer them the same things at a very cheap price. These are the statistics we asked for, and
okay, so now we'll be explaining you the whole process from start to end. We'll also be briefing about the target market and the target audience. So in the very beginning, we'll be sorry. Okay. In the very beginning, we'll be acquiring the biodegradable waste from the mess of the canteen, and also the garden waste from the university campuses. And this waste will be converted into an organic compost by a specific process through a conventional belt method. After the end product is produced, we'll be selling it to other campuses in the campus which we are playing a part as well, and also to the nurseries and to the local customers who are willing to buy, as you saw in the survey, for a cheaper rate. Okay, so this is the prototype that we have come up with. you can see a 7-step conventional belt method process from starting from the waste collection to the end product. It is like collecting the waste, screening it, grinding it, doing the composting process, curing and turning it, and then again screening it, and finally we get the end product that can be it is ready to sell. So this is how a conventional belt method looks like. It will be on a small patch of land, and we'll be digging some belts and doing the process. So here you can see the business model. Here you can also see a data. So normally a normal university generates around 400 kgs of organic waste every single day. And after the process, after a cycle of 30 days with the belt method, as I explained, we can get a compost every single day of around 240 kgs of weight. And this will cost around, this will be a compost, which will be of cost around 1,000 to 1,200 rupees. So we'll get a compost of this price every day. These are some of the competitors that we think are the players in our area. And we are providing something different from these. The unique selling product of our startup will be, our investment is very, very low. The cost of the product, the cost of the end product that we are coming up with is comparatively low than what is available in the market. And above all, this startup will be a one-stop solution for a zero waste campus to our clients. The time frame that we have planned for, on a short-term basis for the first 6 months, we'll be just focusing on making the organic compost. Then after 6 months, we'll be moving into the business of recyclable products from biodegradable waste. And after 1 year, we'll be moving into the recycled products from non-biodegradable waste. Our long-term plan is to actually become a full-fledged waste management company by keeping the MVP as the organic compost that we are focusing on. Our call to action is actually starting a trend of a zero waste campus, be it a university campus or a corporate campus, and simply spreading the message of going green and addressing the waste menace, the problem that we are facing right now. This is our team, Dhairya, Neville, me, Rahil, Monish, Charvi, and Yoshik. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Team 4.
So so I have a suggestion to make. I have my own terrace garden, and I have a lot of waste which comes out. Since the garden is bit better, we have a lot of waste coming out of it. Yes. Because then you cook, so you have a couple of those things as well. So what we did was the process which you have showed on a recycle belt. Actually, I converted into a pot, and there's a large huge mud pot in which I've layered. We have put 6 filters, and it actually generates the bio waste. The fertilizer at home itself, which I again reuse in my garden. So the way people are talking about microgrid and energy distribution today, where earlier there was energy generated at one place and then it reaches home. Now today, because of solar panels, I can generate the energy at my home and also supply to the grid.
Yes.
I have this suggestion that can you similarly on the similar lines, now where the people are becoming a bit more conscious about the green and the waste management, you can actually look at your model in terms of this microgrid as well. Give these pots also at home and then ask them to generate the fertilizer and take it and purchase it. This is just a suggestion.
Yes, ma'am.
So definitely.
We actually had come up with this idea as well. We actually worked on it as well. So what we were planning is collecting waste from individual houses, the kitchen waste that you're talking about, the green waste. And then that collected waste will be the similar process that we did in the university campus. We can do it on a society campus if the society allows. So that's what we had planned. But right now our focus is on huge campuses because they yield a huge amount of waste, which is at one place, and we can get it segregated at that place as itself.
Okay, so Rahil, I had a question. So for the waste management that you planned for the day, which is about 400 kgs of collection, and then you get about 240 kgs of the biodegradable compost. What is the kind of manpower you require for that? What will be your cost for that?
Yes, sir. So on a university or on a normal campus, if we talk about canteen, then that waste is simply given to the municipalities. So what we'll be doing is that if we'll be just asking them to change that location to the pit where we'll be converting it. Similarly, the garden waste that is generated, that is also taken and thrown to a dumping site. So for that also the laborers are already working on that. So we'll just tell them to change the location. So on a regular basis, we'll need 2 laborers who can just do the process and just manage the thing, just see that the compost has a specific temperature, humidity. And for that, we'll be keeping sensors, which are of a very cheap price.
So you'll also require the campus to provide you a place to do this.
Yes, sir. So we'll require a very small patch, which the campus can provide us. Then we can easily do this process.
Okay.
So it looks easy, Rahil and the team, right? But it's very difficult when you go on the site. Because in India, if we are segregating the waste, for example, house waste or any other kind of waste, right? The municipality car is coming, it is combining both the waste in the same truck.
Yes.
So, and as an individual, if you're doing that, तो भी final outcome वो नहीं होता है जो हमें चाहिए. Right. Can you think about something, right? Rightly said by Ekta madam. Can you make some a machine where we just have to put up our own residential और जो हमारा food waste होता है उसके अंदर डाले और उससे fertilizer निकले और हमारे garden में हम utilize कर सकते. To be very simple.
Okay, sir. So
a small cost-effective machine which can be installed at various decentralized location like a solar, right? बहुत decentralized locations पे हम लगा सके तो वहाँ भी उसका utilize हो रहा है. So we don't have to go and we don't have to jump into the supplying the fertilizers or competition में आने का ही मेरे हिसाब से मतलब नहीं है अभी, because the cost is going to be one of the major parameter in your case, and the quantity, how much fertilizer or how much good product you are generating from particular place. So just think about it. Just think about it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you,
so
guys.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, team. Thank you, jury. Moving on to the next team, Team 5. Yes, you are. We are starting your timer. Yeah.
So hello everyone, I am Anish and today I am going to represent my team Diaryfy. Express yourself anonymously. So coming to the mission statement. So nowadays mental health issue is become the topic of talk. So like it's increasing day by day. Also the suicide rate in India is increasing alarmingly. Also due to pandemic, this mental health issue has reached to its peak. So our basic mission is to make world healthier and happier place to live by eliminating depression and loneliness. So as the hashtag says, end the stigma. So here are some facts which we have taken from World Health Organization. So I want to specifically point out a fact that there are only 4% mental health experts for 20% population suffering from mental illness. So this is like very poor ratio. So there needs to be a solution to like avoid this problem. So coming to our solution. So we have created a platform called Diaryfy. So basically Diaryfy is a website and an app where people can write their day-to-day experience. Like they can share their highs, lows, their feelings, their mood, and any story also they can tell. They can express themselves on this platform. So the unique feature about this is they can express this anonymously. So and other users on our platform can read these stories on their feed and also filter out based on age, gender, and country. Like I can better understand a person of age 20. Also, will also invite some mental health expert who can write to their diary, like to the people who need their help. So coming to the basic prototype. So here is our basic landing page. You have different modes to sign in. So here is the basic feed where you can see everybody's diary. Also, you can see who followed you. So basically all will be anonymous, like names will be anonymous. And here will be your profile where you can see number of posts and people followed and liked your posts. So coming to the unique selling proposition. So firstly, this will be anonymous diary and it is built for all ages. Like mental illness is happens to people of all ages. Also, user can filter out for according to their conveniency. Also, will invite mental health expert, and also they will write weekly blog on our another website that is Diaryfy Blogs. Also, will incorporate AI and ML model to avoid any inappropriate content on our website. So, in the short span of 2 days, we did a small survey of age group of 18 to 25, which will be our main audience. So here is a chart. You can see that around 40 to 80% have suffered from loneliness, anxiety, and other mental health issues. Also, secondly, they have been in a situation where they wanted to share their problem with someone, but couldn't find the right person or didn't get the right place to share their thoughts and feelings. Another thing, as you can see, we also asked about our platform that whether they will like or not. So by looking at the pie chart, we believe that our platform can make a change in their life. So for our marketing strategy, we'll be using Facebook and Instagram ads, blogs, guest blogs, search engine optimization, and we'll be using LinkedIn and Discord community. As LinkedIn is growing platform for startups, so we believe that we'll get maximum output from LinkedIn. Coming to the revenue model, we have 4 sources. First will be expert counseling, that will be one-to-one. So for every session, we'll be charging 30% commission from the user. And the price band gap of each session will be 400 to 500. Second is donation from user. Third is affiliate marketing. Fourth is blogging from ads from blogging website. So here is our team with the right mix of all domains. So that was all, and I believe that in this period of pandemic, suicide cases is increasing, and I believe that our platform can change the life of millions of people across the globe. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Over to the judges.
Interesting idea, but couple of questions. Did you really study that the stress level and majority the societal cases or whatever, especially when you're saying due to pandemic, which has increased, the major cause is talking to machines and not talking to people?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, you are talking about putting it on a portal. So end up again talking to a machine. You don't talk to people. How do you address that itself first?
Ma'am, that portal will have other users also, so they both can interact, like-minded people can interact and further can also provide their personal details if they get connected to each other. So basically a person who has faced the same problem can solve others' problems. So basically all can grow together.
We will be keeping a very organic feed over here. Why people are getting depressed because of machines? Because they are not getting the organic feed or the feed which they want. They are just getting demotivated from the machines. So we will be keeping a check over our organic feed and we'll try to motivate them. So that's the difference between them and us. The other platforms over phones and our platform.
Yeah, Yeah, go ahead, doctor.
And sorry, another one last suggestion which I have. When you're talking about helping the society, do not talk of a revenue model. Think of giving it free and then generating a revenue model.
Yes, ma'am. Initially, we will be starting like an NGO only, but
No, not initially. Keep it throughout the life, the same. And then think of a better revenue model.
Okay, ma'am, sure.
So yeah, I'm with you on the thought that when you're writing, it's not just like talking to a machine, because as long as you see other people acknowledging your own problem and they can relate to it, it really adds a lot of difference. However, like Dr. Ekta said, in terms of your revenue model, I will be apprehensive one when I see that you are also getting consultations from psychiatrists and mental professionals on the same portal. So I think it has to be very delicately done. And my question is about the anonymity. How will you make sure that the identity of the person is not revealed? Because you said they can also share their details and all, because that's going to be the number one issue for anybody who's coming on this portal, because I wouldn't want my identity to be known unless I want to.
Okay, sir. So basically, will not keep any ad on our Diaryfy website, because ads require data. So like privacy will be lost. So we'll make sure all the privacy. Other than ads, our site will be safe.
And sir, yeah, we will be using that sign up thing to determine and to filter them in their age group, so they can find the people according to their age group only. So that's it, and we won't be showing any advertisement over there, because the advertisement website needs data. So and we will be posting advertisement only on our blogging site. So that's how we will be keeping privacy over on our website.
Fair enough, guys. Thank you very much.
I just have one small kind of idea. I am not sure that is relevant or not. But you might be knowing there was one game which was leading people to do suicide, right?
Blue whale.
Blue whale.
Can you think about something, right? Creating a positive game which leads towards decreasing the kind of suicidal impact or that kind of the negative thoughts, right? Just an idea. Just think about it, right? Because gaming is very popular way to get engaged, right? We play PUBG to strategically think about it, and there are a lot of things which game teaches, right? Just think about it.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, team. Thank you, jury. Can we have the next team on the stage? Team 6.
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, we are heroes tonight. We will fly above.
Okay, 1, 2,
just 1
3.
second.
Start. Okay.
Yeah, start.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Shall we start the timer?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can start.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ramit Banawat, and my team consists of Jai Balwani, Khushi Jain, Ashray, and Akshar. And the name of our team is Team Rustic. And as the name suggests, it means relating to the countryside or rural area. So our work is to be development for rural areas. So what happened with me once, I've gone through the market to buy a decorative item for my living room. So in the process, I find a flower pot. So I inquired the guy. So he told me it will cost around $1,300. And that time a driver was also with me, and he intervened and said, "इतना महंगा, इतना तो हमारे गाँव में 400 मिल जाता है." And I was little surprised. So when I got back to my home, I realized that rural people have so much of talent, but they are not getting an opportunity or platform to outsource them. So our vision or idea is to create an online platform so that they can sell their products to penetrating urban areas through online site, and they will be given good profit too as well as. And And talking about our customer target audience, our customer base is specifically of a sentimental mindset, those who precisely hold a patriotic psychology. In a sense, we target a particular belief system. And speaking about potential, locally upholds its strength to reform person and transform the rural economy along with standard of living. And now talking about our business model. The first, when the customer will order it from localist.in, we will notify the NGO. We have tied up with NGOs, so which already doing the same thing. We will notify the NGO. They will be ready with the product within 2-3 days. Then our delivery boy will go to the NGO and will do all the quality check and packaging. Then he will deliver the product to the consumer, and the consumer will be able to give a response about according to our product. Like more than a brand, we aspire to become a movement which advocates the spirit of community in the era of global giant.
So now our unique selling proposition for the product is that we would be having products from different regions under a single platform. Like someone from Gujarat would like to buy a product, Kerala product, so he would buy it. That means that two different cultures and two different lifestyles are mixing together. Now, talking about the customer acquisition, our core focus to advertise will be on social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and etc. As a potential customer base is all available there. Now, we are also going to promote it via our NGO, who already has a substantial amount of public that are working for a social cause. Also, we are going to put up exciting challenges to trigger the emotions of the non-potential customer base, which will in turn to a huge potential customer base. Coming to the customer validation, to test our products, we initiated a survey on ground zero. So we reached out 27 people out of 5 cities of 5 different states. So there is a mixture of reviews in our witness. You can see the figures and stats here. Now we are here with the roadmap stating our journey to the next 4 quarters. We have also created a sort of prototype to demonstrate how actually we are gonna run this thing. So it is here as follows. We have a range of products. From bamboo products to copper, from textiles to clay products, all in a one platform. That too with an affordable price, along with a social cause. We have also conducted a survey via Google Forms. We have received mixed reviews regarding the actual taste of customers, and also we had talked to 3 NGOs regarding our social startup. They too were very enthusiastic, and as we are. So that's it for our presentation. And so this is our lovely team Rustic. This is Shaurya Shah, Jay Bilwani, Ramit Dhanawat. This is me, Khushi Jain, and Akshat Gupta. So thank you for believing in the idea and helping us to get here. Thank you.
Questions,
Thank you,
guys?
team.
So excited to ask questions because this is one of my dream as well.
So this is our prototype, and where so many people have reviewed, and this is...
No, it's not about review. So my questions are straight. When you have registered a domain, are you already working on it? Do you have a working prototype, or it's only still on the...
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's our website where so many products are there.
Till now?
It's just a prototype, not working.
Oh, not working. It's not a revenue generation yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we are working on it.
Okay. Where are you guys from?
I am from Rajasthan, Udaipur.
And I'm from Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh.
Okay. So I have been working with lot of local artists, okay? And the major challenge which we identify is repetition. Whatever you show on the image, identifying the similar quality product. You talk about forget about this pandemic and online part, even with offline, this market has been flooded by so many craftsmen for years together, right?
Yes.
And people have been reaching out, You talk about any good desi chains, including Fab India and so many market chains. They were not able to tap this market only because two reasons mainly. Local artisans are dying. Local artisans are dying because of the revenue. Of course, we are thinking of reviving them. But the second is because they are dying and because there are no generations who want to take this ahead, the quality of the product, or rather the repeatability of the quality, whatever image you are showing right now on the screen will not be available next time. How do you tackle this? That's the biggest roadblock.
We have tied up with NGOs, and NGO and the delivery boy that we will send, like we will also tie up with a firm like delivery and all. So they will make sure the product is up to the quality. Like we have some quality checks, so they will make sure.
Okay.
Have you gone and visited any artisan till date?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
But we have a tie-up with 3 NGOs.
I got the answer. You have still to do a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I just have a question. Have you do you have competitors in this? I'm sure you're not the only one planning this.
Yes, we have competitors. I think one of our jury member, Mr. Amit Jain, doing the Mitti thing. He is our competitor.
Yeah. So, what is your USP versus your competitors, or is this the many the merrier wala scene?
We will try. Okay, Kushi.
Like a USP is that a person can subconsciously help in rekindling the society, and also we're contributing a social cause. We are creating a revolution by giving chance to the rural artisans.
Okay, fair enough.
I have one suggestion to make, just small suggestion. Just check on reverse way. So you're targeting NGOs. My advice is don't go for NGOs, but it's on you. You have to go to the market and find out what the partners. But based on the experience of one of my colleagues, they were providing financial solutions for the rural villages, right? You have to tie up with the one or two shop owners of the rural villages who can become your local presence in that particular area, whom you can make it online, right? And they're doing quality check and everything for that entire village or entire rural area. Because because I am from a village, right? In a village, there is very limited shops of various kind of items. के लिए बहुत limited shops होती है, right? If you're able to make one of them as your brand ambassador for the particular local village, right, you will increase their revenue as well, and you're able to supply to the other suppliers. So you just have to check it out. I'm not sure about it, but you have to go to the market and check it out.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Done. Thank you so much, team. Thank you, jury. Let's call the next team on the stage, Team 7.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kajit Mascarenes, and I'm going to present you with Stratify. So, did you know India ranked 15 in plastic waste generation throughout the world with 16.5 million tons of plastic waste generated annually? Till now, 8.3 billion tons of plastic waste is generated, which is as similar to 55 million jumbo jet or 1 billion elephant. But the plastic problem does not solve till now. Till that, we are actually consuming 5 grams of plastic every week, which is as equivalent to consuming a credit card every week. So Starchify is bringing you a cost-effective eco-green bag that is easily degradable and easy to compose without any toxic residue. And that will lead to promoting the shift from a linear economy to a circular economy. So the market space for plastic bag is 23%. That is 2 million tons. So currently in Baroda locality, there are two competitors, which is Greensill Biotech and Baroda Rapid, and are creating a vast range of product and also have tested their product through different institute as well as, but though their price is 220 rupees per kg plus 220 rupees or to 250 rupees per kg plus GST. So, Starchify is going to produce compostable carry bag and garbage bag of different sizes made from renewable biomass sources, which can be used commercially and non-commercially. And this plastic bag has the potential to degrade itself in contact with oxygen, water, salt, sunlight, and soil, as well as it can break down to 2 millimeters within 12 weeks and fully compose in 6 months. So we are going to start with a hardcore research and development that will go side by side with the market research, and we will work on testing and bringing it to the production level, and after that we will be bringing to the marketing. So at the time after that, we will be continuously improving our product based on consumer requirement and demand. So we are going to work and market our product in Baroda city. Our target consumer is between the age group of 15 to 45, who can be middle and rich class, and can be student, young professional, and businessman. As well as we are also targeting one more factor in an individual, that is environment and health concern. Our target group is student and young profession, MNC and company, retailer and wholesaler, hotel, shop, and local people. Our distribution model is business to company, business to customer, business to customer, and we are going to advertise our product through our own website, through social media, leaflets, mail marketing, telemarketing, and with the help of word of mouth. So on the left-hand side, you can see a bioplastic film, as well as on the right-hand side, you can see the screenshot of our website. So for creating this project a reality, we have to work on hardcore research and development. But not only that, we have to create some substitute to decrease the cost. And for that, we will be needing laboratory as well as samples and work on testing. From testing, we will be going for manufacturers, and directly we will be working in the marketing with the customer. So our business model look like this. So basically, laboratory, institute, manufacturers, retailer, wholesaler, direct customer, team, mentor are our key customer. Key activity will be research and development, allocation of raw material, training the employee, production and marketing. Key resources are our own capital, raw material, website, manufacturers. Our USP as well as the value proposition is cost-effective alternative, cost-effective eco-green bag, easily degradable and easy to compose without any toxic residue. Our customer relation is we are going to build by having targeting the credit points by with the help of like bulk order or frequent purchase, as well as we are going to connect the customer with the help of feedback form. The channel that we are currently working on is website, Shopify, as well as our social media, telemarketing, door to door, and word of mouth. Apart from that, our target customer is the young professional and student, MNC and.
Thank you, team. Team, thank you. Your time is up.
And at last, this is our group.
Okay, thank you. Over to the judges.
So why do you think that your product is going to be a cost effective compared to your competitors in Baroda?
Okay.
What thing you're bringing on the table? Yeah.
Okay, so what thing? So, sir, I just started by talking with many manufacturers and the producer itself. They told one thing again and again. They are actually importing the product, going for the testing, and they are actually marketing the product. The product cost is 260 rupees per kg of granule bag, which also include granules. So that led to the increase of rate. So
So that
my
is also going to be happen with you, right? You are in Baroda when you are supplying to Mumbai and you are partnering with someone over there, right? They are going to be your marketers who are marketing your product in Mumbai, right?
Yeah.
So you're thinking to run your business for 10 years in Baroda only, or you're thinking to you're thinking to scale your business?
Yeah, we are actually going to scale up our business. We are actually working in Baroda at the initial level. That's all.
So think about models because I'm not sure. The costing is one part, right? It's kind of perspective. It's one kind of perspective, right? So you have to think about something, some innovative model, or you have to reduce the manufacturing cost drastically.
Yes, sir. So for that, sir, we are doing one more thing. Basically, I just told you like people are importing from outside country. So we are actually creating a raw material which is made in India itself. So actually, it will reduce the cost. So that's our main motto. And actually, I have got a formula, and actually, I really feel like we can kickstart the process as soon as possible.
Okay.
What is your background? Does anyone in your team have some experience in this field?
Not actually. We are from different background, but mostly for this background, we want some chemistry person. We don't have any, but we are actually needing a person who can actually mentor with all the chemicals and have a good knowledge regarding chemicals.
So I guess, like Shani said, you need to speak to more industry experts and identify, because as of now, all I'm hearing is that your USP is that you'll be price effective.
Okay,
and that becomes a challenge when you're going out with your product in the market.
So
but anyways, all the best for this.
Okay, sir, can I justify you, sir?
Yeah,
justify your question. So basically, you talk about having mentor and stuff. So basically, it has been like 2 months. I've been like working on research of the product. So basically, what I'm doing, I'm just creating a pool of people who can be a student or who can be a professor of different department or and actually they are actually helping me with the whole process.
That's very good. That's very good. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for the presentation.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Thank you, jury. Let's have the next team on the stage. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. So Chitramanch, as the title suggests, that it's a platform for photoholics and photographers, right? Current issues and challenges that the photography industry, which involves photographers, video editors, filmmakers, and many more, is facing is that they are not able to convert their skill into money, and this problem is faced worldwide, right? Competition. If I go out and stand within the 10-kilometer area, I can find more than 10 to 15 wedding photographers. So that's a tremendous amount of competition, and they need to bring in more, right? Exposure to the fresh guns. Okay, we have contacted with many of the photography communities involving these professionals and also many photography college clubs. But like they find that there is nothing and that nothing like a platform where they can showcase and they can monetize themselves, right? It's Instagram and that's it. Something that is easily accessible for the photographers to network. Like they are not finding an efficient way to network. Okay, so our aim is to create a community for the photographers such that there lies an ecosystem where they can be benefited, they can acquire new skills, also they can get customers outside or about whom they can work upon and satisfy the customer. So they can get orders within the industry and outside also within the community. Business model, we are developing a platform. As I just told, a customer comes to us, he'll be a part of our community, he can get a well defined profile created on our website, he'll also be a part of community where he can explore. Also we will have a sequence of events for the community itself, and also they can learn, explore. I'll share this. Yeah. यूनिक वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन। एक कहानी सुनाना चाहूंगा आप लोगों को। चिंटू था, एक बंदा फोटोग्राफर था, ठीक है, एक मोहल्ले का छोटा सा बंदा, बट उसने अपनी स्किल्स को मोनेटाइज कर कैसे करेगा, मतलब लोग बात करते थे कि क्या करेगा चिंटू, क्या करेगा, बट क्या करेगा चिंटू, हमारे पास आएगा, he will be a part of our community, we can monetize him by giving him businesses from different parts, by making him his business online. He doesn't know anything about online, but still we can monetize it. जस्ट अ थॉट, 3,000 फोटोग्राफर है ऑनलाइन, अदर साइट्स पे हम जाएंगे, वी कैन फाइंड अबाउट 300 of them, we just found out, but what about the rest 2700? So Chitramanch, we are planning to uplift them, we are trying to create a model that can uplift them customers.
So the customers that we'll be targeting. So there will be B2B as well as B2C over here. So the community that we are building will not just have photographers, but will have video makers, editors, which will be interdependent on each other and will give business to each other. For B2C, for example, a customer wants to hire a photographer. So what he'll have to do is just just go to our website and log in and select the appropriate filters like location and the type he wants, and he'll get a list of photographers which will display their profiles with their photographs and their information, and he'll be easily able to hire them just with a click of mouse. So this was about B2C. The technical viability. We have been talking about the community. So where exactly the community will be held? So for this, we'll be targeting the free to use platforms like Discord, WhatsApp, Slack, because these are great community building websites. And currently, we have a demo model of the website that we are targeting, the user-friendly website that we are targeting, but it's just a demo model. It does not have all the features. So the financial viability. So the main revenue generation will be done by two methods: subscription method and the commission model. Initially, we will not be having a subscription model till we reach a threshold value. After that, we'll have the commission as well as the subscription model, and we have planned two subscriptions: the Plus, Chatramanch Plus, and the Premium membership. So this was all about the revenue and the cost model. Currently, we'll be focusing the cost model on advertising ourselves on social media platform as much as possible. So we'll be targeting Instagram and Facebook. We'll also be targeting video-based marketing. We are currently not targeting Snapchat due to its high rates of advertising.
Future plans. So sir, what we are planning is that in future we'll have a website where every time a user enters the website, he'll find some new things, some new photographs, some new blogs about it. Also, we can have community collaborations like even like big companies like NetGeo, and we can just allow the community to just interact with them, and so this can help them like in a lot of way, and we can even give them rewards to the winners. So we have thought of such some of these events, right? So this is the growth model that we are targeting. The first year we are targeting about 1,500, and to the fifth year we are targeting about 12,000 customers that are purchasing the subscription model for their profile. This is our team: Aditya, Rudram, Unnati, Yakshi, Aryan, and Kavan. And this was it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, team. Over to the judges.
So guys, where are you based from?
We are from Baroda.
From Vadodara. So does anybody of you have a background in this?
No, sir.
No. So how did you come up with this idea?
Sir, actually what happened that previously, like when the lockdown started, what I observed that there was a certain trend of increase in the number of photographers. Like, मतलब हर एक बंदा मैं देखूं, like मेरे कॉलेज का सर फोटोग्राफी he would do, but there was nothing for them. Like they were pretty serious about it. But sir, आपको पता है, like in India, photography is never considered as a career. So photography करेगा मतलब hobby के लिए ही होगा. And this thing. Plus, sir, we also talked with many of the photographers, and we found that many of them are just like they are not based online. We can go on Just Dial, but sir, it won't cover it. It will cover only those who are accessible online. With an easy form, a manual or an online form, we can just circulate it on WhatsApp, and we can form communities even on WhatsApp. That was the reason we have included WhatsApp, such that we can contact the locals as well. So local can get connected to us, and we can just like just 2,000 rupees for an annum, and they can just have a profile. They can go online, and thus they can get uplifted.
So basically, your plan is to become an aggregator for photographers,
yes,
right?
sir.
Do you have any competition in some other city, another country?
Yes, sir. Actually, we have many of the competitions. Like many of the channels, like I would say that we have researched upon and we have found many websites, like Upworks is one of the biggest competitor for us. But sir, what is that networking is not the key here, and sir, we will only find a particular range, like the upper class only, that creamy layer will only go to Upworks. Like it's nothing like community of the photo, like it's nothing connecting the lower people, and nothing there lies nothing in the model which can uplift the young talent to come up, which can give the younger generation the model. Sir, we are in colleges, we have photography clubs in our colleges, but there's nothing more than Instagram for them. We have talked with our friends, but there's nothing more than Instagram for them. So we came to this thought.
Fair enough.
Yes.
So you are telling that you are creating a India Mart for photographers, right? Okay, because so you have to search for monetizing. If someone is coming to your portal, for example, as Aditya को किसने बोला कि मुझे मेरी शादी है and I want to do a photography. So how you transfer that business to some other person and how you can monetize that as well, you have to search something about that. So that's how you're able to scale up. You are not able to reach all the places. As Baroda में बेसिल तो Baroda से तुम्हारी reach रहता है, right? So you have to think about the scalability model. You are in the Baroda and you want to do business in America. How the same model can be replicated in USA without going to the USA? Think about that.
Yes.
And one more suggestion.
Yes, ma'am, please.
From photography background, kindly check the current photography, how they are also conducting. You know, trust me, they have a huge network. Though we have not seen it online, but every photographer has a huge network. I have seen the way they have doing their business. Okay.
Yeah.
You will have to replicate it entirely online.
Yes, ma'am. We'll look upon it. Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, team. Thank you, jury. And here we come to an end of the presentation of all the 8 teams. And we would request you.
The breakout rooms have been assigned to each of the jury. So if you can see bottom panel में
Yes, hi everyone. We are back. The judges have gone to bring out the scores for everybody and let them sit and get us the scores. Great presentation, guys. You all did a real good job. You guys were super amazing. And hope you all had a really nice weekend, like right from Friday till today. There was so much hard work and so much things. And congratulations, you guys have finally done it. After 54 long hours, you all have finally done it. I'm sure you guys gelled up really well and you ideated a lot and came up with real good ideas and your skill sets came out really well. Okay, so moving on. Let's thank all our jury, the mentors and our partners. A very big thank you to our judges, Mr. Ankur Gupta, Dr. Ekta, and Shani Pandya. We thank them for coming on board. Startup Weekend team thanks them for coming in and judging our 8 teams. A lot of efforts have been put in by them. They would have asked you critical questions, but yes, that's their job. They all have gone through this journey. So, those questions, yes, were like very much valid, and it was to show these 8 teams the right pathway. So we thank them from the Startup Weekend Vadodara team. Moving on to the coaches, these coaches who came in yesterday, the mentors who came in yesterday and who were there today as well to mentor all the 8 teams. They sat with a lot of teams and they digged in deep into each of their ideas and really helped them to bring a better clarity right from the raw idea to creating this uh, presentation to creating a small startup. The mentors have really put in a lot of efforts. So let's thank each one of them. We thank Mr. Akarshan Shetty, Mr. Abhinav Kanagar, Mr. Amit Jain, Mr. Nikhil Suthar, Charvi Dave, Dr. Harvi Patel, and Diti Dave. We had all these 7 mentors coming in, and they were here even today as well. And we have another 2 coaches, that's Rudresh Vyas and Mr. Sam Bisler. Thanking our global partners. So it just doesn't end here. Even the global partners and the local partners, they have supported us virtually to make this event happen. So we thank Google for Startups, .co.us.biz, powered by Newstar. We thank GoDaddy Registry for giving us a free domain, for giving all the participants a free domain so that they could work on their prototype or create a prototype and put it in the presentation. Coming to the local partners, we thank the brand folks. We thank Startup Around, who's our outreach partner. We thank our ecosystem partner, that's ECEL Nirma University, Epic Sit Pune. We thank our incubation partner, PDPU, IIC. We thank our associate partners, that's Parul University, Tinkering Hub, and SCEI, that's Symbiosis Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. We thank our community partner, Startup Grind Ahmedabad. We thank our knowledge partner, Engineering Technique. And we thank our marketing partner, the brand folks. Thank you so much, partners. The winners, whoever would be the winners, they would get a chance to, they would incubate at IIC and the other incubation center. All these partners have virtually supported the Startup Weekend community this weekend. And we thank them from a very big, and we are very grateful and a very big thank you from the Startup Weekend team. Okay, so coming in, you need to show your community some love, Startup Weekend is happening in a lot of cities every weekend. Earlier, there used to happen a lot of offline events used to happen. We have organized a lot of offline events, but due to the COVID situation, now there are a lot of online events happening. This weekend itself, there are Startup Weekend is happening in 6 different cities across the globe. So just in case you want to organize a Startup Weekend in your city, please feel free to reach out to us. Feel free to reach out to the Startup Weekend community, the organizing team, the facilitators, and we'll definitely help you out to organize one. Join a Techstars portfolio company via the Techstars Talent Network. So if you go to the Techstars platform, you can even join the other networks in the Techstars community. That's Startup Week, Startup Digest, and Startup Weekend is another, which is already happening right here. Startup Digest is about the newsletter. Keep checking the Techstars website, and you'll see there are a lot of events happening across the globe. Try being one of them. And yes, again, just in case you want to organize one, please feel free to reach out to any of us. Okay, so now it's the time to announce the winners while the judges are in the breakout room and just bringing in scores. We have a small team activity for you, and I think the team will take it forward from here.
When
when you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
back with the results. But before that, a very big thank you to all our jury members. Thank you for sparing your valuable time and coming here to judge these 8 teams. I would like to call each one of the jury members on the stage where they can share a little about their experience, and then we'll go about to share the results. So I would like to invite Shani Pandya.
Thank you, Nisha, for inviting me to speak about experience. It was truly amazing experience. I am able to get back to the memories when I was a participant for a startup weekend a few years ago. When we were playing the cricket at your age, right, you are experiencing the journey of entrepreneurship, and that itself is an achievement. Winner ko bhi banta hai. That's another kind of area, but everyone deserves a round of applause. Thank you.
Shani, so we would request you to call out the name, and I'll just share the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me know. Okay. So guys, I hope you all are really, really excited. And here we are with the name of the third runner-up.
Yes.
Should we wait or should we announce?
I think they want to know it, right?
So let's announce.
Yeah. So it's yes in chat. Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll invite you for a photography of any functions coming in my house.
Congratulations, Team Chitramanch.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Congratulations, team.
Thank you, ma'am.
And just don't stop it. This is just a starting point, right? You have to scale it.
Definitely, sir.
Right. Thanks.
Thank you so much, everyone.
A big round of applause for Team Chitramanch. Well done, guys. Thank you, Shani.
Thank you.
Moving on, I would like to invite Ekta ma'am.
Yes. So, do you want me to? You want me to share?
Yes, ma'am. If you can share your experience.
Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, as I was sharing it to organizers as well, this whole idea is wonderful. And first of all, congratulations to the organizers, because doing it virtually and inviting all the people from various corners itself is wonderful. Another kudos to all the team who participated, because again, while that couple of them, they don't even know each other before 54 hours, and then making up a team and coming up with this beautiful idea, coming in 54 hours and bringing itself is a winner. I mean, they should themselves feel themselves a winner, because you have definitely achieved something apart from the technology or apart from the business idea you carry, right? Okay, so that's about it. But moving to the second winner, personally, as I said, I still believe that human touch and human warmth is something which is irreplaceable. But yeah, these millennials, they feel that they can still do a lot of good things over the net, and hence we have given the second prize to Diaryfy. Can I have that Diaryfy there?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, congratulations, Diaryfy. But I think apart from this winning position, there is a lot of responsibility, and a lot of responsibility you guys have. You have taken up a wonderful project, but it is really a very important message which you have to pass on. And I wish we don't have any further Sushant Singh in India.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations, Team Diaryfy. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to invite Mr. Ankur, our next jury.
Should I go on? Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for having me here as a jury. It was a good experience to go through the ideas. Like Dr. Ekta said, it's incredible to know that you guys have come up with these ideas and these presentations in the last 54 hours. And frankly, I don't feel like we are in the right capacity to judge you based on the time frame with which you came up with the ideas. Having said that, a small just my experience about entrepreneurship is that I started my first cafe in 2008. And when I was starting my cafe, I thought making the best coffee is all I need. And very soon I realized that making coffee and selling coffee are two different things. So I guess that's something that we all encounter in our journey of entrepreneurship. Having said that, you guys have come up with some awesome ideas. Try and keep them focused. Try and do not try to do too many things. Try and work on one idea and make it successful. And yeah, without taking too much time, I have the privilege of announcing the first composition. So the startup which is the startup idea which is on first is Disc Plus. Congratulations to the team. And yes, I guess you guys
Thank
are onto
you.
something.
Congratulations, team.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, team This Plus.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
The pitching was really amazing, girls. I'm just sorry to add it, but they pitched really well.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And this is just a starting point, right? You have to commercialize the idea. That must be a
Hopefully.
basic intention,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And there is a need right now.
Yeah.
Not,
Hopefully we can
not
do
tomorrow,
something.
right now. There's a need of your product. So go to the market. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, we're planning for that.
Okay.
Ju-
Yeah, Rashi, go.
Ma'am, just to add, exactly after 2 minutes, get yourself dressed, get yourself ready, whatever you don't want to do. 1 minute, get ready for a team photograph. So we'll have a virtual photo clip. Nisha, ma'am, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Whoever's not won, please don't get disheartened. It's just not. It's just that everybody are winners over here. All of you have put in a lot of efforts, and all of you have worked day in and day out for the last 2 days, and you have reached this stage. So ideally, if you see, all of you have been the winners. So numbers just don't define. But yes, heartiest congratulations to all the three teams who have won. And I really hope, all of you take your startup forward from here. Reach out to all the local and the global partners, partners who have, supported us in the last 3 days. Reach out to them and make sure you utilize, to take your startup forward. Make sure you work with your teams forward.
Yeah. So thank. Sorry, Nisha. Yeah, Nisha.
So moving on, coming to the community thing. So okay. So your community will be the number one thing to help you succeed. So as I said earlier, we are always here to help you out. The entire Startup Weekend team across the globe is here to help you out. As I said, if you want to organize anywhere, please reach out to us. And even the teams, whoever has won, and all the teams here, you need any kind of help, please reach out to all of us anytime to take your idea forward. And yes, the most important thing, stay connected. And that's the hashtag of the Startup Weekend community is give first. You need to give back to the community. And me, Nisha here, and Drashti, and the entire organizing team. Not to forget, I actually want to thank the entire organizing team for the real smooth transitioning that they have given us in the entire 3 days. They have taken care of every minute thing, and they have worked effortlessly and managed everything really so well. Rashi, over to you.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. The jury members for your precious time, the organizing committee, the mentors who had come in yesterday, and especially all you amazing participants out there. Thank you for making our experience as amazing as it used to be in a physical startup weekend format. But I must say this experience is amazing too. And thank you to our global partners, thank you to our local partners, thank you Techstars and participants. Now is the time for you to actually start achieving, start following your ideas, start achieving your dreams, and make sure you leverage the partners and the opportunities posed in front of you really well. Get to the organizers, get details of all the partners, all the mentors, all the jury people whom you wish to connect to. They are all here to help. And the last thing, stay connected. The community is all that we need, and the community is all that we need to give back to. So, with that, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for this amazing 54 hours, and the organizers. Kudos to you. So let's have a team picture click. Let's turn our cameras on and have a good picture. No matter how awkwardly dressed or in place you are, it's okay. This is the digital era. Come on. Organizers, you can give us a thumbs up so we all will smile as wide as we can.
So I guess we are just waiting for people to. Would request all of you to switch on your cameras. I see few of them still switched off. Okay. Team, let us know when you're taking a photograph.
And when done.
Yeah.
I think Team 8 is taking a photograph, right?
Yeah.
Jagrat?
Yes, we are taking now.
Okay. So all of you give a big smile.
So everyone put it on your social media. Please tag SW Vadodara. Use the hashtag SW Online Vadodara and 2020. And let's meet again. Let's have let's help Baroda to also grow as a community. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Drashti, kindly share the picture as well.
I will do that, ma'am. We'll do that.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, jury.
Participants. Thank you, jury.
Thank you, jury members. Thank you. Thank you, participants.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And
Thank
the
you,
organizer. Thank you for calling us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.